One day, not too many years ago, I woke up and I realized I didn't know how to change the oil in my own vehicle. I figured I should probably know that if I get paid to work on airplanes. So I went out, I relied on old Uncle Google and YouTube to teach me these important life lessons, and went out, got the equipment, changed my own oil. And I remember the feeling I had when I turned the key and that engine turned over. Beautiful. Important life lesson that I'll never forget. Progressive said if you want to keep your vehicle in good condition, consistent oil changes are an essential part of your preventative car maintenance routine. This is very true. If you don't keep up with it, your vehicle could end up becoming damaged to the point where you may need to buy a new vehicle or even replace the motor as a whole, and that could be extremely expensive. So what I want to do today is just go through the role engine oil plays in your engine, how to choose the right type of engine oil for your vehicle, go over some of the equipment you need to change your own oil, and the process on how to change the oil. First off, the role of engine oil. TechScience, popular like auto mechanic thread, explains the purpose of engine oil. They said the primary purpose of engine oil is to lubricate engine components, which reduces friction. The oil forms a thin film between the surfaces of moving parts, which helps eliminate direct metal-to-metal contact. That metal-to-metal contact with your pistons moving really fast, it creates a lot of friction and heat, and that's if you don't have good engine oil, that could cause a lot of issues in your vehicle. So you want to make sure to be maintaining that. Um, if When you decide to change your own oil, you want to make sure to do some research with the type of oil that you're going to be putting in your vehicle. There is four different types: conventional oil, synthetic oil, a synthetic blend, and a high mileage oil. I know for me, my vehicles are usually have high mileage, so I usually go with that. And depending on how new your car is, that'll change the type of oil you have. The older vehicles, you usually want to stick to the conventional oil. The newer vehicles will be synthetic oil. Sometimes I've run across that you put synthetic oil in the older vehicles, it tends to leak a little bit more. So you kind of want to do a lot of research and see what kind of oil is best for your vehicle. Firestone, they came out with an article that explained that if you live in colder climates, you should be looking at a more synthetic oil. It's just for the viscosity of the oil, how thick the oil is. You want it to be a little bit thicker in colder climates. If you live in the warmer weather, you don't need thicker oil, and just to use the oil that your engine was intended to operate with. So get with your car manual to see what kind of oil they need. When you do decide to change your own oil, these are some of the things that you're going to need for the oil. Of course, I watched a lot of YouTube videos and Google will tell you everything, but you'll need a funnel, socket wrenches, an oil filter wrench, an oil pan, car lifts or ramps if you need them if your car is too low to the ground. Make sure to check your owner's manual for the correct viscosity and the number of quarts you'll need for the vehicle, and you want to purchase that beforehand and have it ready for when you apply the new filter and the oil in the vehicle. So now I'm going to go over the process of how to change your own oil. First off, you want to run your vehicle around the block to really loosen up the oil and make it lighter and warm up a little bit, and this makes it easier to drain. You want to, when you come back, drive your vehicle up onto the ramps if you need to. Open the hood of your car, remove the oil cap. Then you want to get under the car, place the drip pan that all the oil is going to drain into below the oil pan below the car. Next, you want to locate the nut on the back of the oil pan, take that off. The oil will start leaking out or draining, I guess. Then you want to take the oil filter out. Sometimes you could do it by hand, but most of the times you'll need the oil filter wrench. Take that out, place that in the pan. There's going to be residual oil coming out of that location as well. Once it's completely done draining, you want to put the new oil filter in where the old one was. You might have to get a little bit of oil on the rim to get it to go up there a little bit easier. Put the nut back in so the oil, when you put the new oil in, it doesn't drain out. Get out from underneath your vehicle. In your hood where you took the cap off, you use the amount of oil that you already had predetermined. Get the funnel, place it in there, put the amount of quarts you need, which is usually around 4 or 5 depending on the type of vehicle. Put the cap on, turn the engine. You should be good to go. I can't begin to explain the importance of changing your own oil, or even just changing your own oil in general. You really want to make sure that you're using the correct type of oil and doing regular maintenance on your vehicle, because it could be detrimental, and you'll be spending a lot of money to try and fix that. But by mastering this basic skill, you're really just ensuring the smooth operation of your vehicle, and just make sure there's no unneeded maintenance or repairs that you're going to have to do in the future. Thank you.